Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Sesilia. You can call me Cecil. In this video, I will explain about my reading progress. The title of Flawless, author by Sesilia. My student ID number is 22018165. Enjoy for watching.
Reading Progress by Sesilia. My student ID number is 22018165. Resume. Title of Flawless, author by Sesilia. This is a story of a strong girl named Sarah who suddenly meets a man named Elias. Interestingly, Elias was no ordinary man. He is blind but has a very dazzling charm. Sarah is a tomboy and a rude girl. Since a childhood, his hobby is fighting and hitting everyone, including his schoolmates. She also seemed not afraid of the thug who often teased him. Often confused and stubborn, however, Sarah is a good person. Sarah is alone with her mother because his father has died. In season 1, he was in 10th grade at Termina High School and still had a bandage on his right eye. Entering season 2, Sarah changed to be more feminine. She also removed his trademark plaster. Elias was born blind. He was abandoned by her parents and later found by Griffin. He was then raised in the Bethania orphanage. Even though he is blind, he is fashionable, stupid, boring, and arrogant. Elias possesses extraordinary abilities that surprise even ordinary people. This man always closes his eyes with bangs that can be visible by ear so that the stick he carries is just a formality. His hearing was so sharp that he could even hear his heartbeat. He is also often directed to the roof just to teach Sigit. Elias was so smart. He twice refused scholarship to enter Koyos, but his handsome look. It turned out he is likened to a monster because he doesn't depend on anyone for revenge. Sarah often goes to and from school by herself, but she was never afraid to cross the desert alone. His defense is unquestionable. If there are men or even thugs who tease her here, she will not hesitate to finish them off easily. One day, after beating up a group of thugs, suddenly a man pulled his skirt from behind with a stick. By this time, Sarah was almost angry, but knowing the boy was blind and his eyes were covered with bangs, she really felt sorry for him. This was Sarah's first time meeting Elias. To Sarah, Elias had a cute face. Unknowingly, Sarah was surprised and wishes she could date Elias, for example, but Elias hesitated because he was blind. Lover can be like that. Then he took the meeting which busy. However, the next day, Elias purposely waited in the assembly to hand Sarah his business card. They have been friends ever since. Sarah is very happy to be friends with Elias, but her happiness does not last long because Elias only uses Sarah. The relationship between Sarah and Elias depends. They like each other but they are not together. They both managed to attend the same school, Koyos Academy. In fact, they both ended up on the MOS committee. It turned out that Elias has a lot of fans because of his good look, so Joan and Jane are tempted to start a fan club for Elias. But Sarah and Elias, they weren't as smooth as they thought. Sarah, who was mediocre intelligent, decided to attend the same school as Elias, Koyos Academy, after meeting Elias. The school is an elite private school, but also an inclusive school. To accommodate students with special needs, they can study regularly with the same curriculum as regular students. For Elias, the teacher record the material given to Elias at the end of the lesson. While taking notes, Sarah helped Elias by typing and then printing in braille. 5 simple presents. 1. I can give you money. 2. I had to run away. 3. Are you lost? 5. 4. I am not interested. 5. Are you that curious? 5 combined sentence. 1. Let him pass and hold my breath. 2. His first name is okay, but his last name is a bit. 3. He has thrown it here and sailed away. 4. Which means we're safe and Sarah doesn't have to be involved anymore. 5. How about you beat him up yourself, or you having yourself by beating him back? Key ideas. Key ideas in this story is stronger who accidentally met Elias, a blind young man who always covered his eyes with paint. Okay, that is my reading progress. Thank you for watching.